Without action, you aren't going anywhere. Famous words from the father of the nation. I'm Donny Panikulam. Welcome back to my next video on motivation. In this presentation, I'll be touching upon some of the important aspects of motivation. Keeping oneself motivated, particularly during this turbulent and fast-paced world, is important. For people of all ages and in whichever position they may be, confidence is not always readily available on tap. The lucky few might have some mentors to motivate and guide them during their transition from a student to a professional, but you can be very sure that a day will come when there will be nobody to continuously motivate you. Take a look at this interesting and relevant observation made by Zig Ziglar.
Motivation needs fuel to be added to it on a continuous basis.
These days, even if you are on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there. Change is inevitable. Change is the only thing which is permanent. But along with the sure to happen and continuous changes, your progress is not guaranteed. Unless you are ready to accept and adapt to the changes taking place all around you at a rapid pace. Very briefly, we can categorize mankind's progress into these 4 stages: Stone Age, Agricultural Age, Industrial Age, and Knowledge Age. During the first 2 periods, the changes were taking place at a very slow pace. During the Industrial Age, changes were happening at a fairly fast pace. Now, in this Knowledge Age, things are moving at such a fast pace that many are left gasping. The middle-aged and above are the worst affected, particularly those who are not tech savvy. Nowadays, for these people, to accomplish even a simple task like driving a modern day automobile has become a bit of a challenge. What with keyless entry system, 3 to 4 different driving modes, GPS navigation, Android Auto touchscreen, gesture control and host of other gadgetry, the average driver will be frustrated and upset. In almost every field, the scenario is very similar. The message is very clear: adapt quickly to the changes or perish. Even in non-technical areas, the time-worn old practices have been discarded for new and more efficient methods. This is happening at a very fast pace in the way we work, study, and even in the way we pray. Work from home has become the new normal for many. As such, it is an absolute must that we motivate ourselves to adapt quickly to the changes which are sure to happen. Take a look at this Chinese proverb.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step.
Start by doing what is necessary, then what is possible. And after some time, you will be pleasantly surprised to notice that you are doing what once you thought was impossible. Each day, do what you should do before what you want to do. Great opportunities come to those people who make use of the small ones. One of the great pleasures in life is in doing things that others said you cannot do. You cannot satisfactorily complete today's task with yesterday's methods and expect to handle the future efficiently. You have to constantly update. Unfortunately, many things you need for a comfortable life lies outside your comfort zone. Chart out, think and take action now before it's too late. At this point, I am reminded of former American President Barack Obama's famous "Yes, we can" statement. This should be our attitude. At any point in your life, please understand that you cannot be at standstill. Like a tree, you are either growing or decaying. Do not delude yourself by saying that I am getting along. Sad truth is that with each passing moment, you are becoming more and more inept in this fast-paced world. Take a look at this slide.
The greater danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it.
A very thought-provoking observation by the famous Italian sculptor and painter Michelangelo. The only way forward is to take firm, determined steps to learn new skills. Otherwise, a day will come when you will have to depend on someone for getting even the basic things done like banking transactions, paying electricity bills, water charges, or even ordering things online. Even though there is tremendous information overload these days, it is very much essential to keep track of the relevant developments. If you do not realize and accept the dangers of comfortable inaction, you will sadly realize when it is too late that you are being sidetracked by more and more people. You will be helpless in carrying out even the essential activities. Over a period of time, your ineptness will become a handicap and will make you invisible to the society. One has to take firm steps now to avoid falling into this unfortunate situation. The price of discipline is always less than the pain of regret later. It is important to be able to motivate oneself at any age and persist in the face of frustrations. The quality of our life is determined not by what happens to us, nor by what is happening around us, but by what we do about it. Our attitude and response make the difference. Positive outcome is within our control. People who are unable to motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity. How we make use of our capabilities determine the quality of our life. You must chalk out specific route you have to follow to achieve your goals. Have a look at this slide.
Do not wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect.
Abraham Lincoln failed 22 times before becoming the American president. Thomas Alva Edison found the right material for the bulb filament after around 1,000 attempts. Joe Biden becomes the American president after being in politics for more than 50 years and at the ripe old age of 78. There is this story about Walter Chrysler, who dismantled a Ford car 48 times and fitted it back because he wanted to enter into automobile manufacturing. Albert Einstein was considered as mentally slow and was expelled from Zurich Polytechnical School. These are the people who persisted and never gave up. Really confident people are open to unexpected possibilities that are sure to happen. Being in a state of resignation without an action plan will cost you your happiness. A disturbing aspect which has surfaced during this pandemic and the prolonged lockdown is that many people who have been leading unproductive and self-oriented lives, spending their time shopping, going to cinemas and such other activities, have over a period of time become disturbed, depressed, irritable, and also have become addicted to the social media. The sudden change in the routine and the new regulations in place was unsettling. To hold your life in balance under all circumstances, keep yourself motivated continuously and be ready to change course as and when required. Reading biographies of great people, listening to motivating speeches, and being around action-oriented people with positive attitude can be of great help. Another great motivating and energizing factor is the satisfaction and happiness one gets when reaching out and helping people. This is what drove people like Bill Gates, Asim Premji, Mother Teresa, Warren Buffett, and Ratan Tata to reach out and make a difference in other people's lives. You should be in a place where you are not entirely comfortable. Staying put in your comfort zone is the quickest route to failure, pain, and regret. Self-motivation. Find out what pushes the right buttons for you. Motivation will be stronger if you have more than one reason to stay motivated. Involve in activities that will make you jump out of the bed in the morning with energy and enthusiasm. Initially, select goals which are not very challenging. This is needed to inspire confidence. You have to be optimistic. Anybody can count the seeds in an apple, but nobody can count the apples in a seed. We can draw inspiration from the Chinese bamboo tree. In the first 5 years, when you water it and nurture it, nothing much is visible above the ground. But in the 5th year, it shoots up almost to 90 feet. Believe in yourself. There are some things you can do better than anybody else. Every day, dedicate some time specifically for advancing towards your long-term goals. Maintain a journal to keep track of your progress. That is the surest way to move faster towards your goals. You have heard the old saying that opportunity knocks but once. It is time to change that. Opportunity is the 24/7, just outside your comfort zone. You have to reach out for it. I have come to the end of this presentation. Before I conclude, a quick recap.
Adapt to the fast-paced changes quickly. Do what you should do before what you want to do. Strategize, reflect, and take action now. Set your benchmarks high. Positive outcome is within our control. Self-motivation is belief that you can do some things better than everybody else. Opportunities are available 24/7.
Hope that you will be fully geared up for the changes ahead. Best of luck and enjoy your ride. In case you found this presentation useful, please do share this video and subscribe by clicking on the bell icon. Would appreciate if you can take time out and post your comments. Thank you. My next presentation will be on career with subsections on upskilling and continuous learning.